This is Texas, a state full of culture, diversity, and generosity. A state where there are good people willing to make a difference in the lives of those in need, such as this couple, this single mom, and even this man fighting for his freedom and his life.
I'm not sure I would continue just handling the paying cases because I enjoy the pro bono work so much.
It doesn't take much to help people, and that it's really your duty to help people.
These are some of those good people. They're from Houston, Dallas, and way down south in the Rio Grande Valley. And they're giving their time and using their talents to help people in desperate need of civil legal aid. Through the efforts of legal aid, combined with attorneys willing to handle cases pro bono, about 100,000 low-income Texans are helped each year. But there is so much more to be done. Each year, legal aid organizations have to turn away half of all qualified applicants. There simply are not enough resources to meet the need.
Paul Gottschall Manges.
The prestigious Dallas law firm of Weil, Gottschall, and Manges is an advocate of pro bono work.
Our office has never thought of pro bono merely as an extracurricular activity that would be nice if people dabbled in from time to time. Our firm has a culture of giving back to the community.
The firm developed a Lend a Lawyer program, which has received recognition for its success. The program helps ease the caseload of the Dallas Volunteer Attorney Program, or DVAP, a joint project of the Dallas Bar Association and Legal Aid of Northwest Texas.
We created Lend a Lawyer, which is a program where we provide for a 3-month period a full-time lawyer while we pay that lawyer's salary and benefits.
And the attorney's pro bono hours are counted toward the firm's billable hourly requirements. Aaron Ford was the first attorney chosen for the Lend a Lawyer program.
When I got there, they had at least 7 cases waiting for me, which meant I had 7 clients I had to meet with very quickly.
One of his cases was an elder law case involving Eula Mae Sanderson. She was known for starting Little Folks School, a school that catered to underprivileged children in Dallas for 45 years. Her son, Bill Sanderson, still lives on the school grounds. After Little Folks School closed, Bill was forced to put his ailing mother in a nursing home. 2 years into her stay, her Alzheimer's became worse, and the nursing home said it would no longer take care of her. Eula Mae would have to be discharged.
Mother's rights really were being abridged, and she really needed a professional with legal education to defend her. And she dang sure deserved it. And so that's when I contacted the Legal Aid of Northwest Texas.
Aaron Ford became Eula Mae's legal voice. A hearing was scheduled, but it never happened. Eula Mae came down with pneumonia and became very ill.
The idea was not now to require the nursing facility to keep her, but at least allow her to stay there so that she could die among people that loved her and that knew her. And we were able to accomplish that.
Eula Mae died in that nursing home on August 9th, 2005. Here, in the heart of downtown Edinburgh, Sandy Mann is living out her dream and following in the footsteps of her father.
My father always did pro bono work. It's a family tradition. It's just something that was modeled for me.
Sandy's pro bono cases come through the Hidalgo County Pro Bono Project, a joint program of the Hidalgo County Bar Association and Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. Attorneys who take on pro bono cases through recognized legal aid providers or volunteer lawyer programs are provided with malpractice insurance for those cases. The State Bar of Texas pays the professional liability insurance premiums for those programs. Just a few miles away in Mission, Texas, live Jacinta and Pedro Salazar. They've been through a lot in their 50 years of marriage, but the last few years have been the toughest.
Aceptar la enfermedad fue muy pesado. Muy pesado es esta enfermedad. Yo no se la deseo ni al más enemigo del mundo.
Pedro suffers from Alzheimer's and dementia and is unable to make medical decisions for himself. Jacinta desperately needed to become his legal guardian so she could make those decisions for him. Sandy obtained legal guardianship for Jacinta, so she now has the right to ensure her husband gets the care he needs. Houston attorney Bob Etnier specializes in admiralty law and insurance coverage, but he is most proud of his pro bono work. 20 years ago, Bob took on his first asylum case.
Asylum itself is its own little area within immigration, and it's not that difficult to master, particularly if you have some litigation skills or would want to develop litigation skills.
His clients most often have escaped to the United States in an effort to survive and flee unimaginable conditions in their home countries. That's what happened to this man. We will call him Benyam. He doesn't want to use his real name because he fears for his family's safety back in his native country. Benyam is from Eritrea. It borders Ethiopia and the Red Sea. In 1999, Benyam was drafted into the Eritrean army. One of his assignments was to guard the border where civilians were trying to escape from Eritrea into Ethiopia.
The government want to kill or to stop this, so he ordered to kill the students and the civilians. Then I opposed this, and they put me in prison for this.
Despite the consequences, Benyam said he would not kill innocent people. He was tied to a tree, tortured, beaten, and forced to live in a metal container for months in unbearable heat. He was finally able to escape his captors and stow away on a ship.
The ship is going to take me to outside of Eritrea. If I go outside of Eritrea, that means I save my life.
1 month later, Benyam's ship arrived in Galveston. As is customary in these situations, he was taken to this detention center in Houston. Catholic Charities of Galveston, Houston learned of Benyam's case and referred it to attorney Bob Etnier. But too often, those seeking asylum never gain their freedom.
Probably 1 in 10 and probably less are actually represented by counsel. So you have 9 out of 10 who are trying to navigate this process in a language they don't understand, in a culture that they don't understand, and by themselves. And that's why there's such a compelling, crying need for more representation on these asylum cases.
Benyam was one of the lucky ones. Through Bob's zealous representation, Benyam was granted asylum. 14 months after fleeing Eritrea, Benyam was a free man. Susan Burton, a partner with the Austin law firm of Clark, Thomas & Winters, discovered pro bono work early in her career.
I really wanted to feel like I was doing something where I was really helping someone, a person that I got to meet and talk to and learn a little bit about. And I think that's kind of how I got involved with pro bono and realized that those are real people with real problems.
And pro bono work gave her valuable experience.
I think as a young lawyer, it helped me gain confidence in myself. I went to the courthouse on my own to do pro bono cases, learned practical things like where the clerk's office is, learned how to file things, learned who is who at the clerk's office. People began to know my name, my face. Went into the courtrooms and the judges would see me and realize I was there doing a pro bono case and got to know them.
Susan met her client, Phyllis Shackles, through Volunteer Legal Services of Central Texas.
I had triple bypass surgery and I had no money. I couldn't work and I needed child support.
With Susan's assistance, Phyllis was granted a divorce, child support, and part of her now ex-husband's retirement plan.
Without her, I know it would have been a long struggle for me. I know I wouldn't have been able to obtain all that she did get me. You know, my child support, my back child support, which was really good. She gave me a sense of, security.
Phyllis's life is back on the right track. She has her own apartment, and she's able to support her son. These attorneys have families, demanding careers, professional and personal activities, yet they make the time to make a difference in the lives of low-income Texans. There's such a need in Texas for more help. All Texans deserve access to our civil justice system, but so many can't afford legal assistance. You can make a difference. By taking pro bono cases through a legal aid office or volunteer lawyer program, you can give hope to people who have nowhere to turn.
You just need to take the first step and do it, and see that it's not as difficult as you imagine. Just do it. Just make the choice to take a case and give it a try. And I think the rewards will be beyond measure.